It seems like every week in 2025, another celebrity is trading the red carpet for a courtroom. From music moguls and movie stars to reality TV personalities and even members of the aristocracy, this year has unleashed a shocking wave of legal dramas. We're talking about allegations that have stunned the public and threatened to destroy legacies. Today, we're breaking down the most unbelievable celebrity run-ins with the law. You won't believe who's on this list. Sean Diddy Combs. Kicking off the list is the monumental case against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. After his arrest in September 2024 on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, his trial began on May 5, 2025. Prosecutors allege that Combs used his power and business empire to abuse and exploit women for years. The trial was a global spectacle featuring testimony from 34 witnesses, including former girlfriends like Cassie Ventura, who described a pattern of coercion and abuse. On July 2, 2025, a jury found Combs not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking, but convicted him on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. In October 2025, he was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. The verdict marked a stunning downfall for one of hip-hop's most influential figures, concluding a trial that captivated the world. Donald Trump, a figure no stranger to the headlines. Former and current President Donald Trump. While the U.S. Constitution prevents a sitting president from being prosecuted, 2025 still saw significant developments in his legal affairs. On January 10, 2025, for his 2024 conviction on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in New York, Trump received a sentence of an unconditional discharge. His other federal cases saw major shifts after his election win. The federal election obstruction case was formally dismissed by a judge on November 25, 2024, citing the Justice Department's policy against prosecuting a sitting president. However, the special counsel's final report, released in January 2025, stated there was sufficient to obtain and sustain a conviction at trial. Additionally, in November 2025, Trump issued a series of pardons, including one for baseball great Darryl Strawberry for past tax evasion charges, Lord Charles Brocket. In a truly shocking development from the UK, House of Lords peer and reality TV contestant, Lord Charles Brocket was charged with multiple serious sexual offenses. On August 30, 2025, the 73-year-old aristocrat, known for his appearance on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, was charged with 2 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault by penetration. The charges all relate to the same woman. The alleged rape incidents reportedly took place in Fulham on August 10th, while the sexual assault is alleged to have occurred in East Sussex on May 5th. After his arrest on August 29th, Brockett appeared in court, where he was granted bail with the condition of a GPS tag. The case against the well-known socialite is ongoing and set to continue at Isleworth Crown Court. Gerard Depardieu. The next case involves a giant of French cinema, Gerard Depardieu, who is facing a dramatic reckoning that has captivated France. In May 2025, a Paris court convicted the 76-year-old Depardieu on 2 counts of sexual assault. The charges were brought by a 54-year-old set decorator and a 34-year-old assistant director from the 2021 film Les Volets Verts. Depardieu was handed an 18-month suspended prison sentence, fined, and ordered to be added to the sex offenders registry. The actor has denied all wrongdoing and is appealing the conviction, but his legal troubles don't end there. On September 2, 2025, an investigating judge ordered Depardieu to stand trial for the alleged rape and sexual assault of actress Charlotte Arnold. In 2018, Arnold claims the assaults took place at his Paris home. Depardieu's lawyers have announced their intention to appeal this decision. Adding to the pressure, Depardieu is also under investigation for aggravated tax fraud and money laundering. This combination of serious allegations has created a layered narrative of power, accountability, and the dramatic fall of a once-revered cultural icon, Chris Brown. In a dramatic international development, R&B star Chris Brown was arrested in Manchester, England on May 15, 2025. The arrest was made at a 5-star hotel in the early morning hours on a UK warrant for grievous bodily harm with intent. The charge stems from an alleged bottle attack on music producer Abraham Diao at a London nightclub back in February 2023. After his arrest, Brown was denied bail and ordered to remain in custody until a June court date, reigniting a major legal battle in his turbulent career. Eric Mabius. Another celebrity finding themselves in trouble in early 2025 was Ugly Betty. Star Eric Mabius. The actor was arrested in Florida on February 20th, 2025, and faced 2 misdemeanor charges for battery and resisting law enforcement, without violence. The incident occurred at a bar in Yulee, Florida, where Mabius and another woman were described as extremely intoxicated. According to the police report, after the woman was asked to leave for being disrespectful and spitting on patrons, Mabius allegedly pushed her and another woman to the ground, got on top of the second woman, and pulled her hair. When deputies arrived, Mabius was reportedly belligerent and uncooperative, leading to the resisting arrest charge. He later pleaded not guilty, and while the victim declined to press charges, the public incident still made headlines. Marco Pierre White Jr. The son of celebrity chef Marco Pierre White, Marco Pierre White Jr. was jailed in the UK in October 2025 after a crime spree that racked up around £60,000 in damages and stolen goods. The former celebrity Big Brother contestant targeted small, high-value shops in West London, often in the middle of a night and using a Lime bike to get away. His targets included an Italian deli, an exclusive gallery for rare minerals, and multiple gift shops. In one incident, he smashed his way into a gallery, causing £27,000 in damage and stealing 2 fluorite crystal lamp towers worth over £13,000. He also stole sought-after Jellycat toys from stores in Barnes and Chiswick, and in another theft, threatened a shop assistant who tried to stop him. Described by a judge as a prolific, acquisitive offender, with a long history of convictions, including 30 previous convictions for 69 offenses, he was sentenced to 3 years and 10 months in prison for what was called a campaign of dishonesty. David Heavy D. Sparks. David Heavy D. Sparks, a star of the Discovery Channel's Diesel Brothers, faced serious legal consequences in Utah on October 7, 2025. He was arrested for contempt of court after a judge commanded his incarceration for repeatedly and willfully ignoring court orders to pay over $843,000 in fines. The massive fine stems from a 2017 lawsuit filed by the group Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment. The lawsuit accused Sparks and his associates of systematically violating the Clean Air Act by illegally modifying diesel trucks to disable their pollution controls, a practice sometimes known as rolling coal, and selling the illegal defeat kits. In 2020, a judge ruled that Sparks' company had violated the Clean Air Act over 400 times and ordered them to pay the fine, but for years no payment was made. The October arrest marks a dramatic escalation in the long-running civil case, moving it from a financial dispute to incarceration. Max Ehrich. In a disturbing October 2025 incident, actor Max Ehrich, who was briefly engaged to singer Demi Lovato, was arrested in Florida. He faced a charge of battery on a person 65 years or older, which was categorized as domestic violence involving a family member. The alleged victim was his own mother. According to reports, police were called to the home following an argument where Ehrich allegedly became violent. His mother told police that he had been consuming nitrous oxide before the incident, and after an argument over her phone, he chased her outside, pushed her to the ground, and kicked her. The incident was particularly shocking as Ehrich had been live streaming on social media just before the arrest, with viewers expressing concern over his behavior and his mother's visible distress. He was released the next day after posting a $1,000 bond. The Chrisleys. The long and winding legal saga of reality, TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley took another turn in 2025. The fallout from their federal fraud trial, which originally saw Todd sentenced to 12 years and Julie to 7 years in prison, continued to be a major topic. The couple was convicted in 2022 on charges including bank fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Prosecutors detailed a decade-long scheme where the Chrisleys defrauded community banks to obtain more than $36 million in personal loans, which they spent on a lavish lifestyle of luxury cars, designer clothes, and real estate. They were also found to have hidden their income from the IRS, but in a stunning reversal, both received a presidential pardon and were released from prison in May 2025, an event that reshaped their public legacy and ignited widespread debate, Silvio Berlusconi. And in a case that reached a conclusion from beyond the grave, the late Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi was posthumously vindicated in a major financial legal battle. In a final ruling in 2024, the European Court of Justice annulled a 2016 decision by the European Central Bank. That original decision had sought to stop Berlusconi's holding company, Fininvest, from retaining a large 30% stake in Banca Mediolanum due to his 2013 tax fraud conviction. The Bank of Italy and the ECB had argued that the conviction meant he no longer met the reputation requirement to be a major shareholder in a financial institution. However, Europe's highest court ruled that because Berlusconi's ownership predated the laws being used against him, the ECB could not legally oppose his stake. The verdict, pursued by his heirs, put a final end to the long-running and complex dispute connected to his vast estate. So, as you can see, 2025 has already delivered a shocking list of celebrity scandals and criminal proceedings. From landmark convictions to stunning international arrests, these stories reveal a side of fame the public doesn't often see. It's a sobering reminder that the law applies to everyone, no matter how rich or famous they might be. Many of these cases are still developing, and there will surely be more twists and turns as the year unfolds. Which celebrity scandal shocked you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're curious to hear what you think about this year's unbelievable headlines. And if you found this video informative and want to stay updated on all things celebrity news and true crime, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.